Hi, I wanted to take a little bit of time and go through once again this flow chart that we had seen at the beginning of the quarter and see where we can fit some of the papers that we have looked at. Where do they fit in terms of this flow chart? So a number of the papers, for example, dealt with policies about health. And so we had health clinics that were affecting people's health. And the idea, of course, was that then with improved health, people would be more productive and have higher incomes, and that would improve human development or well-being, which is, of course, the purpose of development. And along the way, we noted that one of the ways that we might improve health, some of the papers, talked about motivation as being an important part, motivation and incentives. So motivation was going to be a key part of this health policy that we were going to be thinking about. That was a key policy lever, was how to motivate, how to incentivize the healthcare workers. We also had a number of policies surrounding gender norms that worked to change knowledge and motivation along gender lines. These were the girls' empowerment projects, and they sought then to increase motivation, which then would lead to more entrepreneurial activity of young women. So that was the BRAC program in Uganda with the Girl Empowerment Program that would then lead to better human development. The program also might have been expected to directly affect gender relations as girls were empowered. And then, of course, that would feed back to new community norms. If enough girls had gone and been empowered through this after-school program, then other girls would be similarly empowered, and the norms, the patriarchal norms that are constraining women in their ability to lead fulfilling lives, those norms would presumably be eroded over time, partly as a result of this program. So we saw those. We also saw public investment and private investment in schooling systems. So that was the Bright paper and the Bridge paper. And of course, the goal there was to increase schooling enrollment and also, of course, the quality of schools. And the higher quality schooling would lead to higher incomes, and higher incomes, of course, then lead to improved well-being. So we've seen a number of papers along those lines. What else have we seen? I think that's what we've seen for now. Don't know that we've talked too much about other things. We are going to now start looking at agricultural investment and a bunch of things related to the agricultural sector. We will be looking more later on at social cohesion and trust. Those will be issues that we'll talk about. So we'll be talking about corruption at some point. So we'll be touching on a number of other elements here of this flowchart. And of course, there are many, many more elements, but I just wanted to give you a sense of where the papers that we've been discussing so far might fit into this flowchart.